Hello, everyone out there. How are you guys doing? I know I'm a little late, but I was with the client, so pardon me. So I'm just gonna see who's gonna come in tonight, and you guys see the topic, right? What is the difference between a witch and a warlock? So I wanted to, of course, as a good teacher or a good messenger, we're gonna go over the definition between the two, what they have, right? And then we'll get more into a discussion about what it is and what does it mean to you all. So I'm gonna make sure I read you guys questions and everything there in the chat. And as you guys can hear the music in the background, this is, let's see here. This is 852 hertz or HZ. Let go of fear, overthinking, and worries. Cleanse destructive energy and awakening intuition. So I've been playing this for a while and I really love the vibrations of it. So I wanted to share it with you all. And I'm going to say hello before I get into the topic tonight. Since you guys are tuning in and everything, make sure you guys thumbs up everything, get that out the way, because I'm going to go and read you guys questions and answers and all that good stuff. So we got, let me see here. We got Darius Smith. Hey, Darius. And we got, it looks like Kayami Harry. Pardon me if I'm not saying that right. And Darius says male versus female. And Sparks the Deity. Hello, Sparks the Deity. Welcome. I think you're new around here. And hello, Kayami Henry. And hello, Baba. Ache Baba. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys came in today. So, yeah, you see the topic. We're going to get into it. And what is the difference between a witch and a warlock? Okay. So, we're just going to read the definition of what is a witch, okay? Now, this is, of course, Wikipedia, of course. And it says witch. Witch is a woman thought to have magic powers, especially evil ones, popularly depicted as wearing a black cloak and pointed hat and flying on a broomstick. Okay, so this is just the definition generally what society wants you to think a witch is. So we all know that that's not really what a witch is. I mean, a witch can do those things or be those things, but we all know that being a witch is much more than that. Oh, and also it says an ugly or unpleasant woman. Ooh, if this is so misogynist, this well, we can tell that this was written by men. No offense to my males out there. So let me check the chat right quick before we go into what a warlock is. And we have, you know what? Let's see here. We have South City, Brother Terrell. Hello, that's an interesting name. I like that. And let's see, we have Sparks the Deity says, I've been around, but I never catch her lives. Oh, okay. Yes. So what I'm planning on doing is letting you guys know ahead of time when I'm gonna go on live. Normally, I try to do the lives on the weekdays, like Monday through Friday. It might be like 3 days out the week or 4 days out the week, something like that. So I'm gonna try to let you guys know when I'm on. But basically, if I don't put it out, you can try to, find me. I'm usually on like between 10:30 and 1:30 a.m. So, I'm a night owl. That's when I'm always up doing my work and stuff like that. So you guys and my crew, my squad, you guys know we're night owls and we're usually always up and everything. So yeah, so that's what a witch is. And so now I'm going to read to you guys what the definition of a warlock is, okay? Let's see here. And it says, let's see here. Warlock. Warlock is a man who practices witchcraft or sorcerer. That's what it says here. And this is also from, oh no, this is not from Wikipedia. That's from Oxford. Okay, let's read the Wikipedia definition of warlock. It says a warlock is a male practitioner or witchcraft. Compare wizard, sorcerer. Unlike warlock, witch is an umbrella term for any practitioner of witchcraft, regardless of and we're gonna it talks about this man named John Napier too, that I wanted you guys to check out if you want to do more research on it, for yourself, because he was an astronomer and like a mathematician. And so what he did was he created like different learning systems, and like the decimal, and I think they said well, it wasn't trigonometry, but let me go ahead and click on that right quick, because evidently Spirit want me to touch on that, since, let's see here, let's click on it so I can give y'all the right information here. It says John Napier of Merchiston, also signed as Napier, was a Scottish landowner known as a mathematician, physics. Sorry, you guys, I can't talk tonight. Basically, he was an astronomer, okay? And it says he made common use of the decimal point in arithmetic and mathematics. And basically, this guy's from, he's Scottish. That's what it says. He's known for logarithms, okay? So I would always say when I was in high school, because I took algebra. I did okay in algebra. Trigonometry was a challenge, but I ended up mastering trigonometry. But calculus was what really threw me for a loop. It's like I I remember saying after I flunked calculus, right? I said whoever invented calculus had to be in like some type of sorcerer or in the occult or something like that. And then, I'm doing this research, because I wanted to bring you guys some good stuff tonight. And then I find this guy, in which I'm pretty sure I've heard of him before because the name's familiar, but I really didn't do any research to try to find out who he was. And so, yeah, so that would make sense. And let me read a little bit what you guys are wanting or talking about in the chat. And let me see here. Let's see. Creole Conjure Witch is here with us. Hello, love. And the Black Hecate is back with us. She's part of the squad. Hello, love. And STL Earth, you're new. I don't recall ever seeing your name before. Welcome, welcome. And Yes, Creole conjure witch. Yes, warlock means oath breaker. That's true. So what they're saying on like Wikipedia and stuff like that, that's what society wants you to believe and all that, in which, not all of that is true. It's just very little of that. But yes, warlock is an oath breaker. So basically a warlock, in my opinion, can be either a man or a woman. But I do not know of any well known quote unquote women that were kicked out of the coven or the covenant that calls herself a warlock or that called herself a warlock. Now, if you have any information over that, or if you know of someone that someone has written about with, someone like that, then let me know, because I would love to read up on that. But no one has ever told me that. Most of the time, warlock is used in regards to being a man, a male witch, okay? But Hollywood really depicts that, okay, with men just being a warlock, which men can be witches as well. There are female and male witches, okay? That's the truth there. And because a lot of male witches that I know personally and that I've met, they get offended when you call them a warlock, because that's not what they are. But there are people who call themselves warlocks, in which I do know a warlock very good, and he was actually in one of the covens I was a part of, and he was older than me, and our friendship was a funny dynamic. But what I can say is that with me and him, we got along to a certain degree, but he was more clever than me because he was older than me. So a lot of the stuff that he was doing, I didn't realize it until afterwards. So it was like spirit didn't show me some things, or I might have felt some things but didn't react on it because I knew him very well. But not all warlocks are out to get everybody, but there's a lot of witches that don't mess with warlocks at all. And there's a lot of warlocks, they're solitary. They hang amongst themselves, or they just hang by themselves. They do their practice alone. But that's what they are. They're an oath breaker. They used to be a part of a coven. It could have been from a family traditional coven, or a coven that was created, either one. Basically the person is, like ostracized, and so they're usually like marked for death and bad luck. They've been turned, the coven has turned their back on that person, and so that person has a mark. But most people are not going to walk around saying that they are warlocks. I mean, a lot of people, it's like what you want to do, define yourself as. Now, if you're a witch, you're a male witch, and you want to call yourself a warlock, that's your business. But just know what it means, because when people hear you say that you're a warlock, they're going to be thinking like, oh, well, this person used to be a part of a coven and he's an oath breaker. I may not be able to trust this person. So when a person hears you say that, they're going to think that that that's what it is. Okay, but you might be thinking like, oh, it's just a male witch. But no, it's more than that. It's a mark, is and this person is not even supposed to be a part of any other coven or anything. So just be mindful of that, because a lot of witches, I consider myself an old fashioned witch in a lot of the ways that I practice, but I also consider myself a modern witch as well, because I have learned a lot of new things through the occult. Now, I was born knowing some things, and I was born, and taught things from my family, but the other stuff, like I said, that I learned, like getting more into demonology and different things like that, that's stuff that I researched and did on my own. And a lot of that stuff I did, like I said before, is because I had to protect myself. Even though, let me tell you something, like with Christians, with a lot of Christians, they do have, the same gifts and stuff that we have, but they don't, know how to tap into it. They're dormant to it because of the person that leads them. A lot of the pastors and stuff like that, they use their energy and they use their blessings to bless themselves. So, just like with any church, you want to be careful. And with a coven, you want to be careful too and make sure that you're getting, fed information and taken care of, and not just, giving and not getting anything back in return. So let me go read the chat with what you guys are saying. And let's see here. Creole Conjure Witch says, as a male witch and proud, I'm happy to see a sister witch say this. Yes, yes. Thank you, Creole Conjure Witch. Baba says, High Priestess, you have it on point. Yes, that is so right. Thank you, Baba. And let me go back here. Sparkle says, some shows always show a warlock as having some type of level of dishonesty or disloyalty in some way. Yes, that's true. That's true. And with that might be some truth to that, but it depends. I'm pretty sure, everyone that's been, kicked out of a coven, or, marked for death or whatever, or an oath breaker, whatever. It could be many reasons why that happened. It could be maybe that person was dishonest or disloyal, or maybe that person, was just a good person, but they stopped messing with the other witches because they were going a different way from their own path. But anyway, the thing is that, when you're in a coven, you're in an oath, you take that. It's like for better, for worse. It's like when you're in a marriage, it's like for better or for worse. So, as long as everybody is still part of that coven, if someone does something that's, considered disloyal or disrespectful, or tries to leave, just like a gang. I was just kind of like a gang. It's like, you're, looked upon as being, you know, um, qualified to be a part of their, circle, or, you're looked upon as a bad person. So, yeah. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's see, Darius. Darius, let me go back here because I see what you're saying. But warlocks are males and witches are females, right? That's what I always understood. Well, that's what Hollywood and society wants you to really think, but no, really, there are male witches too. There's male and female witches, okay? The real proper definition of a warlock is an oath breaker, someone who was, banished from the coven, or banished from the covenant or whatever. And those group of people labeled that person, they're no longer a witch, they're a warlock. So it's like the stigma, the woman who worked the Scarlet Letter. If you can think of that movie, the lady, she had to wear the A and walk, and be around in society. So everybody judged her because of that. So basically, that's what warlock is. And so Hollywood misrepresented, excuse me, pardon me, Hollywood misrepresented what a warlock really is. So yes, warlocks are males, but really a warlock is considered an oath breaker. But before the person was a warlock, the person was a witch. Okay, before the man was a warlock, the man was a witch. So you can have people that have been walking around there, been kicked out of the coven, or they're considered or a warlock, but they're not going to tell you that they're a warlock because they want to uh you know uh be around other witches. They don't want that stigma, because whether or not we want to think it's one thing or another, the majority is going to think that. So I want you guys to realize that, the majority is going to think bad things when you think about the warlock, the people who are truly spiritual, and us witches, But yeah, so if you're around in the spiritual circle and you call yourself a warlock, just know that, yeah, people are going to look at you like, okay, well, he's an oath breaker, and a lot of people's not going to trust you, because most warlocks are known to get real good or dirty. It's kind of like one of those names. So yeah, and I would say it lines up with another name, but I don't want to, you know, say that. But yeah, let me go back in the chat here right quick. Let's see. Because you guys got a lot of good stuff you're saying in here. Yeah, at least for the people who may have missed this, you can. I think this will show back the chat. Yeah, the chat will show back, so everyone can see what you guys are saying. So yeah, let's see here. A witch is a woman, Anthony Thompson. Yes. Let's see here. Yes, a warlock is also referred to a traitor in the community. Yes, the Black Hecate. Yeah. Okay, let me see here. Darius Smith says, I have seen warlocks in the church. I lived in Buffalo, New York, and know some that are pastors and practice Southern hoodoo. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. hmm And Creole Conjure Witch says, Christian magic ain't no joke. They take this to the church, and yet you won't wound while you going through hell. Oh, and you wondering why you're going through hell. Oh, yeah, that's why, I tell people, don't pray for me. I'll pray for myself, because some people's prayers aren't good, you know. Mm-mm. Like, keep that to yourself, girl. I got my own prayers. Now, if somebody that I care about and I know that they have good intentions, yeah. But most people, like, psst, keep those prayers to yourself. Keep them to yourself, because they don't serve me. Yes. So let me read some more in the chat here. Yes, make sure you guys thumbs up, y'all. Let's see here. Yes. Yes, the Black Hecate says Hollywood misrepresents all of it. It's very rare to find genuine representation of us. Yes. Yes. And another thing that I've noticed too, um, with people, is that, I know that a lot of people are just born in one tradition, or that's all that they want to do. That's what they're called to be in that one tradition. That's what they do. And there's a place for people in this world like that, of course. And a lot of those people, they keep their traditions, and they keep everything straight, and I can't do nothing but respect that. But it's one thing when a person doesn't realize that you can have more than one path, or you can practice more than one thing. Not saying that you jumble up everything all together, but when you're actually a practitioner, you're going to do what's working for you. And most of the time, it's going to be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's because that's what you resonate with. And especially if you're a person of different cultures, like I am, you know, you're gonna connect to a little bit of this and you're gonna connect to a little bit of that. And, it just, when I hear people make fun of that, or, I'm just like, they just have that one little narrow mind of thinking, you know. I mean, you can be from Africa and still, work with the Orishas, but be a part of Christianity too, because that's a part of the path that you're on. You know, you can be, straight from New Orleans, and just know all about New Orleans voodoo, but then, you might meet someone who's Wiccan, and then the next thing you're connecting to the elements. I mean, and then you want to learn that path. So, don't forget that. So when a lot of people attack you and they say different things like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, listen to that, but ask yourself, are you really doing that? Because some people just want to misguide you because they see uh your growth, or they see that you're learning and you're taking the time to try to actually do stuff, because this is a practice. Being a practitioner, no matter if it's witchcraft, no matter if it's voodoo, hoodoo, whatever you're doing, you're a practitioner. If you're doing stuff, to get a different result, or to get a spiritual result. So, just be aware of that. Be mindful, but you don't have to, count on every word that they say, especially for us who are, older and we're messengers, and this is what we do. A lot of the stuff I say may not be for you, but it may be for somebody else. But, that doesn't mean that you have to, look at it in a negative way, like, oh my gosh, just 1 second she was talking about this and the next time she's talking about that. No, that makes you a well-rounded person, to talk, to be able to talk about different things and to talk about different topics. And also, it not only opens the door for you to, work with or serve or receive blessings from different, deities or different sources. It's going to open up doors for you in this world physically, because you're meeting other people from different cultures, you're doing different things, and you're learning and you're growing. So, just don't, keep your mind so narrow. You see what you see, but also be aware of how can it benefit me. Okay, I see that this is not working for them. Okay, so I can take a lesson from it, but let me see how it can benefit me. Let me see if what they did wrong. Let me see if there's a way I can make it right so it can benefit me. Like, you don't have to learn, learn from other people's mistakes, basically. You know. So let me get back here in the chat and read what you guys are saying. And let's see here. Black Hecate says, yes, the whole Salem witch trial was all hysteria and men wanting to get rid of their wives of enemies doing the same. And Baba says sometimes it's not because of being untrustworthy, but getting out of this circle that you came from. Yes, Baba. And the Black Hecate says they call it the eclectic. Yes. And that's what I am. I'm an eclectic witch. I don't, I'm not bound by any religion. I'm not bound by any tradition. I'm a practical witch. And the things that I learn, I can use to my benefit. It's my right. No one can stop me or tell me no but me. And, this is my reality. And for those of us who are not, who are knowledgeable in learning about different things like that, in the occult studies and different things like that, we all know that. So that's why, especially when it comes to the Ifa tradition. I always tell people I do not, initiate people. I don't tell people who's over their head. There's one man that I trust to do that. There's actually two men that I trust to do that. One is in Africa, he's a Nigerian, and then there's another brother here in the United States. And usually when people want that, or if they inbox me for that, I'll refer people to him because, that's just how I am. Now, there's some witches who are into it. That's what they do because they're connected with their spirit, and that's what they do. So, I'm not knocking that either. But I'm, the best thing you could do is just be real and honest, with yourself. When you're dealing with people, you know, and just tell them what you can do and what you can't do or what you won't do. So, yeah. So let me get back in the chat here again and see what you guys are up to. Lady Blind Wolf, welcome. Hello, love. I like that name. And let's see here. Yes, Lady Blind Wolf says Warlock means betray. Yes. In the beginning, if you have time, Lady, you can go back to the beginning of the video, and I read like what the society and Wikipedia's definition of a warlock and witch was, which is differently from what we all really know what it is. So yeah, a lot of people don't know really what it is. And if you do check out the witch and warlock definitions, you will see how misogynist it is. It even talks about the witch being an ugly woman and all that. And, witch is not, witch, well, there's ugly and beautiful people in every walk of life. There's beautiful witches, and then I've seen witches who may not consider themselves so beautiful or whatever. I think beauty is in the mind of the beholder, is what it is. So, yeah. So when I hear people say, like witches are ugly and stuff, most of the witches I've seen are beautiful. I mean, like black don't crack. Real, like some of the witches I've seen, they look like they can still be ID'd. This one chick I know on Facebook, and she know who she is because I couldn't believe how old she was when she told me when I first, how I met her is that she got a reading from me, and then she showed me her pictures and everything, and I couldn't believe that was her. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, how old are you? And she was like, she was like my age. That's all I'm gonna say. She was like my age. And I was like, girl, no. I was like, you still get ID, don't you? And she laughed. She said, yeah, sometimes I do. I was like, girl, you look like you about, 17, 18 years old. I was like, dang, girl, she got some good genes. Like, I need to hook up. I need to hook up with a. Well, I don't need to do nothing because I ain't have no kids at this point in life. If I do, I'm gonna have somebody else carry it for me. Okay. Let me see. But if I do, yes, those melanated genes she got. Lord have mercy. I was like, girl, your skin. So let me see here. That you guys are saying. Oh, Eve, enlightening, welcome. I do remember you in the last chat. Hello, love. She said, witches are people with spiritual gifts, and people are limited to defining these powers. We are angels in the flesh with spiritual gifts. That's it. Yes, Eve. Yes, Eve. Preach to me, love. Preach to me. Yes, Eve. That was beautifully said. That was beautifully said. If I couldn't say it better myself. Yes. We are, like I was saying last night, we are spiritual beings having a human experience, right? Yes. The Black Hecate says, "You look young, girl. Stop." Oh, thank you, love. Thank you so much. Yes, you want to know my beauty secret is? What my beauty secret is? Yes, it's the blood of young men. Woo. It's the blood of young men, girl. I like them young and tender. That tender. I got me a old daddy, but I like them young and tender. Yes, the blood of young men. Girl, shoot. Hmm. Don't leave your 21-year-old son around me. Okay. No, I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. Let me read what you guys said in the chat. Let me see here. Ain't nothing like a young, sweet, tender. No. Y'all gonna make me get my broom out tonight. I'm gonna start flying around on it. Oh, God. Let me see. Yes, Sparks the Deity. She agreed with me. Yes, honey. Creole Conjure Witch too said, mm-hmm. Hey, Janae's Creations. How you doing, love? Yeah, she part of my squad. What's up, Janae? Yes. A succubus, huh? Creole Conjure Witch says a succubus. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen, this is how I get them right. You know, I see him there, looking all good and everything. The young, melanated, brown skin, sexy, Oh, you talking to me? Oh, hi. How you doing? My name's Kathy. Yes. Uh-huh. I'm just a southern girl. Oops, I dropped my purse. Can you help me? Can you help me? Make sure you do this, okay? Can you help me? So they'll be like, mm-hmm. Oh, oops. Oh my gosh. I just came on. I got all this stuff in my hand. Can you help me open the door? Oh, yes, yes. Let me help you. You need me? You need me again? Need anything else? Can I help you? No, thank you so much. You've been so kind. Yes, do you think you can, maybe, um, give me a ride? Why, sure, sure. Where you going, pretty lady? Oh, thank you so much. Then the next thing you know, he's mine. No, I'm just joking. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. We get off the topic. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, Baba says, why you all have to say something like that? I'm a young man. Oh, you a young man, Baba? Hi, Baba. I just want to know. I seen that pretty dress over there. I sure wish I could get it. I just can't afford it. You like that dress, Papa? I was just joking, y'all. Baba said, oh, yeah, yeah, I like it. Uh-huh. High Priestess Kathy, what color you want? Oh, Papa, I want that one right there. I want the pink one. Just like this one, Baba. See? And Baba gonna say, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You want the girl to wrap it up for you? Oh, do you want to try it on before you leave? Well, since you're paying for it, I guess I could try it on for you. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that all you want? You want another dress? Yeah. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. Then I see Baba at the store. Oh my gosh, Baba. I'm so thirsty. Thirsty, huh? You need something to drink? Yeah. But I don't have any money. I left my purse at home. Oh, don't worry about it. Uh, I'll get you something to drink. It's on me. How many you want? I'll just have a little Long Island iced tea. Just one? You sure you don't want another one? You can have as many as you like. Okay, Papa. Okay, oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm tripping out tonight. It's this hurts music. No worries, right? Yeah. Let me see here. Yes. Yes. Even Lighton says, always act like a damsel in distress. It works every time with the young and old. Angel Halo. The Black Hecate says, Little Red Riding Hood. uh, Hold on, let me see this. Let me go back up. See here. Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. Yes. Lady Blonde Wolf says, I'm still struggling with the whole intuition thing. Oh. Lady says, sex is just 5 minutes out of my life. I won't get back. Ooh. You poor thing. That sounds really bad. If you have to say that about sex, I mean, like, no, honey, you gotta. Well, you should not be going through that. If it's that bad, honey, you got to swim out the pond, honey. You gotta you go explore somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe get you an NBA player or something, girl. Ooh. Let's see. If you got to say that about sex, most women have said it's not enough. But she's talking about I can't get my life back. Lord have mercy. Ooh. Let me see this. Oh, Baba says that's why I have less witches around me. Stop. Yes, yes. Yes, Janae. Janae says, gotta use your sex magic. Use it or lose it, baby. That's right. That's right. Yes. Eve Enlightened says, intuition comes from within. Follow that guidance above all, and sometimes it says, play stupid even when you're smart. Intuition is a gift. Yes, it is. Within, just go there and believe it. Self acknowledgement is all. Yes. Baba says the power of women. Oh, Baba, men, you men have power too. You know. So I think you should give some of us women a little credit because we're kind of getting hip to y'all stuff, but you men can have 3, 4 different women and be mad because one of those women decides she want to be with someone else. That's like territorial. And that reminds me of a dream I had too with one of he was my first boyfriend, my first real boyfriend. And I had a dream about him, and this was years ago. But I dreamed that we were at a store and we was like all around these people and stuff, and he came up and he peed on me like a dog, in this dream. And it stayed with me for years. And then it dawned on me that that actually meant that I was his territory, even though we had broke up because young then he had another girlfriend. Found out how that is when you're young like that too, when we're old too, right? But but he would get mad if he saw me moving on. And like I said, one of my prom dates, it was my junior prom date. He threatened my prom date and told him, I found out years later that he told him that I would, he said, he told that guy, um, don't mess with, if I see you messing with Kathy or talking to Kathy anymore, I'm going to, basically kick his bleep, bleep, bleep. And so, the guy, it hurt my feelings because I didn't understand. I was like, he took me to prom, he bought me, my corsage, he did all this nice stuff, went out to dinner, his brother drove us around, of course, we was kids. And I couldn't understand why he wouldn't talk to me anymore, because we would talk all the time. And then come to find out that's why, because that punk, because that, excuse my French, y'all, we told that guy that he was gonna beat him up, and I was like, wow, so that's the reason why, you know, he quit talking to me. So sometimes if people quit talking to you all out of the blue, sometimes it ain't anything that you've done. It's because somebody else has said something, y'all. So yeah, let me go in the chat because y'all gonna get me talking over and over again about the past. Oh my gosh, Black Hecate. Oh my gosh, you gave me a donation. Oh, thank you so much. Look, y'all. Thank you. Yay. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Black Hecate. Ache, ache, ache. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, you made my night. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Bless you. Ache, 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 honey. Oh, girl, you make me cry my mascara. Oh, my eyelashes. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, that is just so sweet. I was not expecting it tonight. Oh my gosh. Look at me. Ah, look at y'all. This is awesome. Bless y'all. Bless you. Bless you. I know I missed a lot in the chat. Let me go back and see what you guys are talking about. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, oh, Lady Blonde Wolf. She's talking to Janae, I think. She says, I'm 46 and I lost them both. So yeah, talking about um I guess, that type of stuff. I don't want to say too much because I know how YouTube is. Uh yes, even Lighten says divine feminine. Let's see here. Divine feminine is rising. We are now being loud again. Yes, and you men that are listening, let us have our voice, okay? Don't take it personal what a lot of us say. A lot of us, women, when we talk about you guys, it's because of the stuff that we've been through too. So, you know, it's like we all have to, we find support in each other as women. So, men, don't think that we all really, really hate men. We hate a lot of what was done to us as women. And I know things have been done to you guys too, and you guys have the right to feel that like you do as well. So that's what it is, because I see a lot of men that get really, really sensitive, and a lot of them think that we're talking about them directly, and sometimes we're not talking about y'all, especially y'all that are watching my channel. We're talking about other guys, that's like, really being abusive to, a woman, and beat her up, verbally abused, don't let her go any, like that type of stuff. So, yeah. And let me see here. Oh, Black Hecate, thank you again, girl. Look, she says fan. Look at that. I wish I could keep that and put a frame on it or something. Yeah. Baba says, I came from a wonderful woman, so I know what it's all about. You all are some blessings, trust me. Oh, that is sweet, Baba. Lady Blind Wolf says, intuition and the whole sex magic thing. Yes. Even Lightning says, I love the realness. Oh. Janae's Creation says, I'm 36 and just starting to get over my past. It helps to move on. Eventually we do. Yes. Yes, and can you guys hear the music okay? You can? Okay, good. I mean, tell me, is it making you guys feel good too? Because I was listening to this earlier, and like I said, I'm keeping up my regular routine. I'm gonna have, my showers. You know what I'm saying? My skincare, my makeup, my hair, dressing up. I'm doing the same thing that I do. I do it for me, because I know if I stop doing that, then it's not gonna help me get to where I need to be. I'm not saying that you all have to go out and start wearing makeup, no. But I'm talking about like having a routine. Make sure you're sticking to that, and working out. I work out in here. I'm walking. I use my phone here, the Samsung Health. So I get on my app and I make sure I do my 4 or 5,000 steps. And so yeah, so guys, keep doing that, because it's so easy to get bored in here. And because look, um we have this is our life. So hey, you know what? We govern this body we in. So you know what we doing? We are taking authority over everything, and we're putting good stuff in our body. We're taking our teas. We're eating our vegetables. We're not gonna stop eating vegetables. It's so easy to buy. A lot of pantry stuff is good to buy pantry stuff, but like I said, we can get them frozen. If you don't have time to cut them up and all that, they got frozen vegetables already ready. You don't have to worry about lettuce and stuff like that if you feeling funny about that or whatever, and you can make the best salads with other stuff like broccoli, and like I was saying, mushrooms. I keep frozen mushrooms anyway because I'm a plant-based. So, that's good. And asparagus, you can make a good asparagus salad. You can, put your, after you boil it or whatever, or unfreeze it, just sit it in the ice box. You can let it get cold again, and then, make your own salad dressing, or have you some salad dressing if you want. And, just a little bit of salt, little pepper or seasoning, no salt, whatever you do. You guys get creative with it. So we are all going to just hold ourselves accountable during this time and keep ourselves young and fine, honey. Okay? Okay. So, yeah, so we're going to have to put on the full armor, right? Like they say, put on the full armor of God. We're going to have to put on the full armor. And part of my armor, girl, is my makeup. Yes. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's see here. Because I'm telling you, like my teas and stuff like that, I'm, moisturize and take it like, whatever you is, flying in the air, whatever. I got you. I got you. Come on, Lysol. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Let me see what else y'all talking about in the chat. Y'all gonna make me catch the Holy Spirit up in here tonight. Black Hecate done got me going. Ooh, yes. Shoot. Black Hecate says, I've been trying to work out. Yes, girl. One day at a time. Like I say, one day at a time. And I thank God for this help, this Samsung um health, because that helps me. I know it may not be for everybody, but I love it because I like to keep track of things anyway, so it helps me do better like the next day. Like I think about it now, like, okay, I did 4,000 steps today. Let me see if I can make it to 5,000 tomorrow or something like that. And I know that's not a lot for some of you all because you're all so very active, but with me, I consider myself pretty active too, but I'm older and everything, you know what I'm saying? So, but this is really good for me. This is, we have to listen to our body and do what's best for our body. So let me see here in the chat. Anthony says, Anthony Thompson says, I need a world healing spell against COVID-19. Something that help the world come up with the vaccine. Yeah, they're going to come up with a vaccine. I see that. Okay, but as for now, they're making so much crazy stuff going on about this test stuff. I'm like, forget the test, just come on with the vaccine. So anyway, because the way this is, let's just treat it like everybody needs inoculation, everybody needs vaccination for like we would get vaccination for polio or something like that. So that's the way I'm seeing it. We need to have a vaccination that's already ready to go, you know, and that would prevent, further generations from, getting it. That's if it gets that way, because it seems like it's gonna be one of those things that might be like the polio. And you guys, I know I'm not gonna, get into talking all about it and stuff, because I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear it. So um, I think that it's just best that we take care of ourselves, like we are. If you guys feel sick or anything, just like you got a cold or something, just treat it like you got a cold for now, unless it gets really, really bad where you can't breathe or something like that, then go to the hospital. But like they said, just stay home and, self-medicate if you want. And I'm going to make a little one of those tip note things that I make you guys. You guys probably seen that one about the coronavirus and the herbs you can use and stuff like that. And you can still use elderberry. Don't believe that nonsense stuff. You guys probably heard that elderberry makes the coronavirus worse. Don't believe that stuff like that until a real professional spokesperson comes on. Other than that, if it's working for you, keep using it. And like I said, there's other herbs and stuff too that you can use for that. And lemongrass, things with citrus in it. Yeah, so many things. So yeah, let me just read what's in the chat, because I'm going on and on. My brain gets ahead of me sometimes. Okay, let's see. Baba says women is a blessing from God. The womb is really the tree of life if you see inside of the placenta. Oh, yeah. P Funk. Hey, P Funk. You can contact me at highpriestesskathy@gmail.com. Oh, yeah. And as far as the spells go, I did make a video, if you didn't see it before, about how to eradicate the coronavirus with a spell. Make sure you check that out because it is a spell on there that I actually got from the Thrifty Witch, and she allowed, well, she gave me permission to use her photo thing there, and check that out. So it's like three little steps that you use, and you can help to do that spiritually. Now this is not taking the place, okay, of what we have to do, to get the vaccination and all of that stuff, but it's good, spiritually. We are spiritual people, so we do have to do things on this earth, and then we have to do what we do spiritually. You guys get what I'm talking about, right? Because I hate to just keep explaining myself over and over again, but you guys understand what I mean. Spells like that are to help you spiritually as well. So I do believe in the power of prayer. I do believe in all of that. So don't dismiss that, but also make sure that you are following, what the CDC is telling you to do as well, for yourself physically, So when you're making sure you're taking care of yourself physically, what you're wanting is going to manifest faster. And there has been reports of people getting over this virus. So, you know, um, just stay steadfast in there. You know what I mean? Just hang on and do what you do. You're not alone in this. We are all in this together, okay? I know a lot of y'all feel like you're alone and being isolated and stuff like that, because I know I feel the same way. I'm just like y'all. So, but we are not alone, okay? We are in this together. We're going to ride this out together. We're going to do what we do. Let's just check up on each other. We're on personal social media pages with each other. Let's just stay social with each other. And people are going to be talking about this. I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear about it, but people are going to want to talk about it, and you guys are going to have to not take that so personal. A lot of people will joke about it. I know that I have joked about it, and I know that I might have offended some people, but a lot of people deal with things differently. And you guys probably have heard that saying, some people laugh when they're nervous, and that's me. Sometimes if I'm a little nervous or something, I'll laugh, because that helps me, break the ice with that person or whatever. So it's not that like I'm laughing at it because I think it's a joke. I'm laughing because, I am nervous about it too. I'm human just like you are. I'm a witch just like you are, but still, you know, it's how I deal with it. So when you see people joking and stuff about that, don't take it like they don't care and they're not afraid stuff. It's just how they process things. And so, that's how I process things. I make jokes about it. Like I said on my page today, I said, I can't even find a decent lap dance anywhere. I thought that was funny, but a lot of people didn't. I mean, I'm thinking it's hilarious. Can you envision you trying to go to the strip club and the stripper won't even really give you a lap dance because she's afraid of getting the coronavirus? I mean, what kind of lap dance would that be, right? I mean, like, no contact, right? Or she's in one of those suits, right, with the mask. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna plug this phone up here too. And I got a low battery. There we go. Let's see. Yes, it's the witching hour, y'all. It is the witching hour. Okay, Lady Blind Wolf. She's talking about the virus and stuff in the chat. Yeah. So you guys that are watching this or listening to this, you'll be able to see what everyone's saying in the chat too if you play this back. So I'm still new with this little video system I have here. And, I'm looking and I don't know if it's a way to actually bring people on. I'm using Streamlabs, okay, to stream y'all. So I'm still learning it, but if you can tell me if it's a way to stream where I can like bring you guys on, like on a video, because I know I could probably do it on Instagram, but I'd rather do it here on YouTube. So, but if anyone knows or uses Streamlab, then let me know. If there's an easy way just to bring a person on, like if one of you guys wanted to talk, I think that would be really, really neat. So let's see. Hey Ryan, how you doing, love? Ryan stopping by tonight. He's part of the squad too. And let's see. It's Kathy crew. Yeah, of my crew, Kathy's crew. Yes, my crew. Yes. Janae's creation says, dropping it like it's hot, 6 feet away. Yes. Lady Blonde Wolf says, send your StreamYard link. Send your StreamYard link on the chat, then we can click and we are on. Oh, really? Let me see. Oh, cool. I'm going to try to do it. If you guys want to try it or want to come on, let's see it. Let me see. It should work then. That would be fun. Yeah. So you guys can listen to other people talking and not just me. Let's see here. Yes. Awesome sauce. Do 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 do. Let's see. Get this to come up. Yeah, so the topic, yeah, you guys, if you missed it, we were talking about, what is the difference between a witch and a warlock? And of course, they had society's version, and then we all chimed in and made sure everyone knew what the real meaning was. you know? So, yeah. Let's see. Streamlabs. I got to pull my Streamlabs back up. Oh, the music, you guys. Is it relaxing you all too? And then just being with you all here in the chat tonight, I'm feeling really, really relaxed and calm. And yeah, we gotta do this more often. This is really, really good for us. Yes. Streamlabs. Yeah, because I saw that. Let me get that. Let's see. Yes. Oh, while I'm trying to get the Streamlabs link together, Black Hecate, I'm gonna let you guys take a look at what I'm listening to. If I can turn this around. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's see. I'm gonna turn my camera around. There you go. It should work. Yeah, and I can still see the chat too. Yeah. Oh, I have to do it on the computer and not the phone. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Janae says, okay, there it goes. Oh, StreamYard. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm on Streamlabs. I don't know. I was thinking it was the same thing. What this music is on your notifications right now? Janae says, I know it's strange, but I fall asleep from lightning storms sometimes. Yes, I did too. Well, I still do. But I remember I would, yeah, just listening to it by the window and yeah. Shoot, now, let's see here. Okay. I think this one has a link too, you guys. Uh, because I remember it's saying a link on here. Let's see, website. StreamYard, you get 20 hours a month free. I think I use more than 20 hours a month. Well, lately I have, I think, yeah. Lady Blind Wolf. Oh, the Tibetan singing bowls are this, yes, I love those. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There was this one young lady, um gosh, you guys probably know her on Facebook too. She would do lives playing those Tibetan bowls, and oh my god, I was having problems like with my bones and stuff like that, you know. And when she would play that stuff, oh my gosh, I would feel so good. Like, seriously, y'all, I know y'all probably, well, for those of you who are spiritual, you know what I mean. For those of you who are into this, you know what I mean. But oh my gosh, I would want her to play up all the time. It was like if it was healing my bones. I could feel like it just felt so good to my body, my bones. It was, and I couldn't explain it, but that was the first time I really experienced the power of listening to stuff like this, you know? And so I've been with it ever since. And also with the Reiki healing music, I love that. You know, it's just, it's good for your mind too. It's healing for your mind. Um, there is one Reiki healing song that I use. I'll give to my clients sometime to listen to. And for those of you who are my clients, you probably know what I'm talking about, but it helps so much with depression and getting over, uh, trauma and stuff like that. It will have you feeling happy. And that's my testimony on it. I swear by it. So I need to find that link and get it to you guys. For real. If anything, I need to download that and put it on my blog. Yeah. But and it also gave me like, you know, I felt like, I was just motivated. I had a desire to want to do stuff, and I just being creative, it helps you. It really does. I gotta get that for y'all. I gotta get that for y'all. Let me see. Now I'm still gonna. Let's see here. Yes. Let me see here. Mm. Yeah, this is the OBS that I've been using. Someone was telling me about. Well, I'm trying to learn how to use it. Let's see here. Link, view all. I know I've seen it. So voice. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. That's my sweeper. Hey, you guys don't need to look at that while you're listening to that. Let's see. That's what I'm getting ready to do next. I'm going to run the sweeper in here. Let's see here. I think that's probably what you guys saw last night too when we were listening to this. Let's see here. My pop socket. Yes, but while I'm trying to figure this out, because I want to see if I can bring someone on tonight. Let's see, widgets. Features. Features. Yeah, I think this is it. Copy your alert box URL and add it as a browser source to your streaming software. Okay, I think this might be it. So I'm gonna copy this. Okay, and I'm gonna put it in this chat and see. I'm working from the computer and the phone, you guys. Okay. Oh, yes. And if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you're subscribed and get the notification bell on too. Put the notifications on so you guys know when I go live, just in case if I'm a little late or something like that. I try to be on time, but come on. So just put the notification on. That's one reason why I couldn't hold down a job. I had to work for myself because shoot, they would say, Kathy, you need to come in at 8:30. I might come in at 9:30. Oh. Yeah, I didn't last at certain jobs for too long. I'd be like, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. I love that song. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman just left and took all the reasons I've been working for. You better not try to get in my way, 'cause I'm walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. And I'm not going to start a country music career, okay? Yes. Yes, I'm going to come back to this chat later on too. And you guys are giving me some spiritual knowledge. You guys are spitting it out tonight. Let's see here. The Black Hecate says, some people say Oshun and Hecate are the same. Do you think this is so? No, absolutely not. There's aspects of them, that are kind of like the same, with being protective and stuff like that, and being like, like a mother figure and stuff like that, but they are not. And they deserve to have their own space. They deserve to have their own altar space. They deserve to have their own offerings. I know some people, they can work and put different deities on their altar. If it works for them, that's fine. But I don't recommend that, because some deities don't like other deities. And to put them together, you're going to cause a lot of chaos and stuff in your life. So especially with Dambala, Aloha, like Dambala, just from the work I've done with Dambala, which Dambala is great. And I will say this, if you are going to work with him or something like that, it's kind of better that you don't tell everybody, because, there's a lot of people, uh, they are protectors, which is fine. That's what they do, like I was saying earlier. But uh, you just want to be careful with, telling everybody who you're practicing with these days. And take it from me, because I know from personal experience, because a lot of people will try to shut you down with it, and they get jealous, and rightfully so. I mean, they work with amazing spirits, they work with amazing forces of nature. The Orisha's amazing. So yeah, but if you're they call an alero, which I consider, I'm what you would call an alero, even though I'm an eclectic witch. I'm called an alero by people in those certain traditions, like Santeria and different things like that, because I'm not initiated. So being an alero is really not a bad thing, but it's just to let you know that you're different from those who are actually initiated into that tradition. So yeah, and I'm gonna talk about that. That'll be another topic that we'll talk about coming up soon. So I'll try to get it done pretty soon. Maybe tomorrow night we'll talk about that. Yeah. What is an alero? Okay, so we'll get into that. So you guys will know. So when you are out here, talking and stuff like that, and people, they come for you or whatever, you got to let them know, hey, I don't do this. This is what I do, because, you know, they're really particular and protective of these spirits, deities, forces of nature, okay? And rightfully so, because they are amazing. And a lot of us witches know that. So I have worked with Dambala, and he is very strict. He takes all white, you know. If you develop the relationship with Dambala and you feel that you want to give him something else, make sure that's between you and, Dambala. Don't broadcast that, because the people that follow these certain traditions, are very protective of that. So uh, just be mindful of that. So, and this was something that I had to learn the hard way. So I'm just looking out for y'all, okay? Because I care. And you shouldn't have to go through a lot of stress that you're not meant to be here on earth to deal with. You know, that's for a lot of us who are messengers. We deal with tests like that with other people who are spiritual and dealing with things like that because this is supposed to make us, you know, grow as well so that we can tell you all, hey, don't go into here because this is what's going to happen here. Go here, okay? And so that's just the way it is. So, yeah, let me read the chat right quick. I'm still working on that. I got to talking. Let's see here. Hi, Blue Phoenix. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. And Creole Conjure, which says, I like that too. Black Hecate says, I have a lot to learn about the Orisha, and I'm embarrassed to say. No, don't be embarrassed about it. You know, there are so many Orishas, even I don't know who all of the Orishas are. Okay, I know there's a lot of Orishas I haven't done videos on, but you know, there are so many, so don't worry about that. You know, you have to go at your own pace and learn. That's just what everybody else has to do. And I want you guys to remember that no matter where you are in your spiritual journey, that's where you are. That's where you have to learn. So, you know, don't feel bad about it. Maybe it's not your time to learn about that right now. Maybe spirit wants you to continue to be on this path where you're on right now, but that will be the next path that you'll be interested in and you'll learn more about it when the time comes. Yeah. So, you know, we are all continuing learning students. I'm a lifelong student. I'm a student of life. Okay? So, there's so much stuff in the occult that I don't know as well, okay? So, I'm still researching. If someone tells you they know it all, they don't know it all. They don't. So, let me see if I can get this. I got the link. And now I have to find this live we're doing. Okay. All right. March the 17th. Okay. YouTube.
What's up guys, Anton Curley here from dropshiplifestyle.com, and in this video I want to talk to you about...
Okay. Oh wow, I have 168 views already. Hmm, interesting. That is amazing. And usually it's not like that. Usually it's like I might get 40 or 50 or something like that. And then it'll stop. So, yeah, that's awesome. Let's see here. So I'm trying to upload the chat here, you guys. Let's see here. There I am. Show chat replay. The chat replay is on. Messages that appear when the stream was live will show up here. It should be showing. Oh, this is an old one. That's why. Because I'm looking on here and I see Barbie. And I'm like, wait a minute. Barbie isn't in here tonight. Let me see here. Let me see what y'all doing in the chat while I'm trying to get this together. Darius says, do the Orishas come up in root work? Hoodoo or only in Ifa and Santeria? Well, you know what? Really, it's only in Santeria and Ifa, but like with Hoodoo, we use what we got to make it work, and a lot of the Orishas are showing up in Hoodoo lately. So a lot of people that do Hoodoo do work with the Orishas. So, and a lot of them are either they were part of Santeria or they still are, but they're just like in Hoodoo. So, like with Hoodoo, you're finding more people bringing their traditions in from, or they're bringing that more into Hoodoo. Just like, let's just say, let's see here, like if people were really starting to get more into uh, Palamayambe. Well, you know what? With Hoodoo, I have seen some people also a part of Palamayambe. Yes, so Hoodoo is only just a mixture of everything, a mixture of cultures. Because in Hoodoo, there's a lot of Native American aspects and things like that. And also, in Hoodoo, we're talking about, Africans, descendants of Africans. So a lot of people are going back, learning about their heritage and ancestry and stuff like that. So they're learning that, and then, they're starting to work with their cultural deities, and it's coming up in the Hoodoo. It's just the way it is. So, you know, um, that's that. So the Loa, you know, they're into, they've incorporated into hoodoo as well, always have been really. So, yeah, I mean, just like with any mixed culture, you're going to have some of this and some of that. And I've learned this from that. And we've adopted this and that, just like with the whole Chinese ancestor money thing. It originated in China. And so now a lot of African Americans are using the tradition of burning ancestor money. And that's how that works. Let's see. I'm trying to find the right chat here. I think it's taken a little too long. Hmm. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the front of my channel, y'all, and there it is. Okay. Yes. There you go. Okay, I can see you guys. Now I'm going to put the link here. Let's see if anybody wants to click on it and come on. So you guys should see it now. I finally figured it out. Hello, Phyllis Glenn. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Lady Blind Wolf, like Appalachian Conjure. Baba says, I know a lot about the Orisha. Yeah, I'm sure you do. That's, seeing your name, Baba Ogunda. Yes, I bet you do. I'm pretty sure you can teach us a lot here in the chat, especially nice when we discuss the Orishas. I mean, we can talk about the Orishas and stuff one night, and you can give us, school us on what you know, Baba. And Ryan says, hope everyone is having a blessed and magical night. Yes, Ryan, we hope you are too. We hope you are too. I appreciate you stopping in and everything. Yes, I appreciate all of you all for stopping in. Yes, yes. Yes, you guys. So I put that stream thing in there. So if anybody wants to come on tonight, come on in. Or we can give it a test and see how it works. Yes. How are you guys feeling since we've been listening to this music too? Yes. And for those of you who are new and you just popped in, make sure you hit that like. Yes, it'll keep the videos going and everything so we can be relevant and stay on YouTube, so they say, you know? Yes. Even though we already know we're relevant anyway, but we're just going to do that because, you know, we the squad now, y'all. So I know a lot of y'all got a lot of knowledge and stuff y'all want to talk about. So, you know, you guys are going to have to getting in on this tonight or in the future with the link, bring y'all on and give us that knowledge. I love it. I want to know what y'all know. Like I said, I'm a lifetime student, and you guys know that I can talk and talk and talk. I'm a woman. I can talk and talk and talk, girl. I can talk, honey. But sometimes I want to hear other people too and what they have to say and learn from them. I know it was this one group. Well, this one group I'm still in, and the guy over it, he's very very smart, very knowledgeable, and everything. And so I remember, when I had got in there, I just saw the potential, and I saw, a lot of blessings. Like if I align myself with learning what these people were teaching, and these people were younger than me, so that's what I'm saying. We can learn a lot from younger people. So as I started learning with this person and listening and stuff, my life started to advance, and then I became stronger magically, and my confidence started rising, and like I said, I just started to become more powerful, and people that would bother me and stuff like that, they stopped bothering me, they backed off, and I had to call upon some forces, for protection and help. And so, that's how you have to do what you have to do sometimes, especially when you're dealing with a spiritual battle. So let me read what you guys are talking about in the chat. Let me see. I'm gonna turn this around, turn the screen back around. If I can figure that out. Yeah, looks like we got a few people in the chat too. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. Mm-hmm. Baba says High Priestess talking is a Libra thing. Yes. Yes. Lady Blindwood says, I tried, but you may want to think about StreamYard. Okay, I'm gonna try StreamYard too, Lady Blonde Wolf. Is that like OSB as well or something? Is it kind of like this Stream Labs? Hello, Rico DeBrad. Thank you for stopping in. He says, I'm a new subby. Yes. Thank you for subscribing. And make sure you guys hit the notifications too, okay? So you guys know when I'm on. Yes. Lady Blind Wolf. it says your page and not there. Phyllis Glenn says, I appreciate you for helping me out. Oh, you're welcome, Phyllis. You're welcome. Phyllis, are you a client of mine? Let's see here. Because I know sometimes you guys might have a different profile, and I have quite a few clients, so pardon me if I'm not sure who you are right at the moment. Let's see. Blue Phoenix says, where can I learn information on Dambala Widow? I do have a video about Dambala Widow, and it should be in my playlist with the deities, divine beings on that one. Uh, I have a playlist of all of the different deities that I wanted to talk about, like Basset, Bass, um, Oya, Shango, Ibije twins, the Orishas twins. Uh, let's see, Mami Wata. Um, who else I talk about? Hecate. I talked about. Let's see, who else I talk about on there. Oh gosh, I need to start making some more. Oh gosh, I talked about Clonic, which I've worked with Clonic. Clonic is very knowledgeable. He's great with giving money and everything like that, but man, boy, he gives you some knowledge. Uh, and let's see, who else did I make a video about? Now some of these I have not worked with. I made a video about Baphomet, which um, I don't, like I said, people are real touchy about Baphomet. YouTube, uh, I can't find that video anywhere. I've tried to even put it in High Priestess Kathy Baphomet, and I can't find it. So I think YouTube just got rid of it. If I find it again, I'll post it. But hopefully it's in that list. So go through that. If you can think of it, it's probably in there that I've talked about. So Blue Phoenix says, okay, I will check it out. Lady Blindwood. Okay. And Anthony Thompson says, I am a Leo. Phyllis says, I'm a Capricorn, Sun in Virgo. Yeah. Rico DeBrat says, I know who definitely one of my guardians, Oshun. I love working with her. She definitely my mother. Yes, I love Oshun. Oshun is mama. Yes. Yes. I have been touched and kissed by Oshun. And a lot of people don't like it. But I didn't have anything to do with that. They just need to take it up with Oshun. Yes. Phyllis Glenn says, do you do readings on live? Because I like your energy. I just came on tonight, but I do watch you. Thank you so much, Phyllis. I really don't do them on lives. I did one time, and don't get me wrong, it was a great experience, and a lot of people, I connected with most of the people that I read for, and they wanted me to come back and keep doing readings like that, but I really would rather much do them in private. That's just how I am, you know. Um, you know, like sometimes I don't mind, answering little questions and stuff like that, but when it comes to actually what's going on in your life and stuff and you need help like that, I would rather do it privately. And you guys can always message me at highpriestesskathy@gmail.com. I usually have information below the video of how to get my services and how to get in touch with me. And and if you don't find them under this video, you can go back a few videos. I have stuff under there, and or in the comments pin. That's way you can always find me. So I know a lot of people, they say that they may can't find me on YouTube sometimes or whatever. And but if you can't find me on YouTube, some of y'all or whatever that are listening, to just contact me at highpriestesskathy@gmail.com, y'all. Okay, and Phyllis says, I understand it's better that way. Yes. Because, I have a lot of people, who are secretly competing, or almost they even secretly or openly competing against me, which is really no reason to, because this world is so big and full of people. I'm not competing with anybody. I'm just trying to do my own thing over here and survive. Like, I don't feel like I'm a threat to anyone, but other people, they feel that I am a threat for whatever reason. So, yeah, but I would rather do it probably. I don't want people to come and try to pick me apart or try to do what I do as far as like that, because that's part of my livelihood, what spirit has given me to do. So if you want that, it has to be private. Yeah, but I appreciate the donations and stuff like that, you all guys. But yeah, after that one night, like I said, it went great and everything. I even got my first donation from doing readings that night on there and everything. But yeah, and there was some people, they contact me on Facebook too. They was like, when are you gonna do readings again? When you gonna, and I'm like, not like this. It's special to me. So, and then spirit may not want me saying certain things other people hear, and then some people hang on my every word. Oh my gosh. And then the next thing um they go back and tell people stuff, which is something that kind of happened to me. I said something about a certain witch on my page, about something going on with the tea that she was made that killed somebody or something like that. And so I'm sure it got back to her, that I didn't even mention her name, but I know the person who carried it back, they carried it back to her, which I thought, I just, it was just like a joke or whatever, but it wasn't a joke to them. And so she basically kicked me out of her group, which I know that's the reason why, because I had been in her group for so many years. And even though she, was said things about me and, went on a, well, wouldn't say went on a campaign, but it was kind of a little nasty thing about one of the little spells I did or whatever. They didn't like it and they tried to make a big deal out of it. So anyway, I'm not in that group anymore, thanks to, a trifling little witch who's jealous of me and couldn't wait to be the bone carrier and carry it back to that person and try to start something, because she's a miserable little bitch. So, excuse my French. I'm a lady. Let me go back into the chat and see what you guys are talking about. You guys, I'm telling you, this is the reason why I am not having the witchy look of the day anymore. I'm not having it anymore. It was a beautiful thing. It served its purpose for the last 4 or 5 years that I was doing it, and I've met a lot of great witches and a lot of great people through it. And I've been blessed, and a lot of people that was a part of the witchy look of the day, they were blessed as well. But Spirit told me after this last year, Spirit told me that it was time for me to start focusing just on myself when it comes to stuff like that, and that if people want to be a part of it, then they'll come to me. Like, I've did my part. I planted my seed, in the community and everything. And so now it's time for the next person to take uh, the torch and do that. And I hope one of you will do that. One of you all will do that. But as far as me, um, it was enjoyable, and then it was a lot of drama behind the scenes. So I won't be doing it anymore. It was great 5 years doing it every year, but it got to be too much for me to do. And a lot of people, I could count on them sometimes, and sometimes I couldn't, and it was crazy. And a lot of people were jealous of it, and that part was sad. But the people that were a part of it and everything, It benefited them. It helped them get new clients. It opened up new businesses for them, all the kind of good stuff. So it served its purpose. But now it's time for someone who is younger to carry on the tradition. For the witchy look of the day, they can call it something else or whatever. But whatever they do, it's time for another high priestess to take the torch. I have completely retired from the witchy look of the day. There you have it. You have it here. You've seen it here first, folks. I'm going to turn this around. Hello, I'm still here. And you guys probably can hear my bones popping. you know? Yes. You guys, I'm gonna have to get off of here in a little while. I had so much fun with you all. Let me look in here and see what you guys are saying. Let me see. Ryan McKern says, I have to go, need to get up early in New Orleans to find more sage for sale. Much love, everyone. Nice to see you. So many beautiful souls. See you all next time. Back, Kathy Ache. Bye, Ryan. Yes. And you can leave a link to your shop here too on the chat if you want to before you go so people can check you out. And Rico DeBrat says, hey, gorgeous. Hey, Rico. Thank you. And Black Hecate says, night, night. Yes. And Lady Blumwood says, but I did learn about ammonia jar magic from you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Turn things around. Thank you. Yes. And Creole Conjure Witch says, me too. Yes. Yes. I enjoyed you all here tonight. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you, Anthony. Anthony Thompson says, you are the best. Thank you, love. Enrico DeBrat. Anthony Thompson says, I learned candle magic from you. Thank you, love. Blue Phoenix says, good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm just going to read a few names before I log off. And thank you all for stopping by. So we had, oh my gosh, so many nice people interacting and there's someone I missed named Jacob Sator. It says it's 3 in the morning. Go to bed. Yes. So many of you wonderful people. And the Black Hecate, thank you so much again for donating, love. And Janae's Creations, thank you, love. She's part of the squad. Creole Conjure Witch, part of the squad. Eve Enlightened, part of the squad. You guys, you've all been here before. And thank you all, you new people, for stopping in too. I want to see your faces around. I love to have you guys be a part of the squad and hang out with us night owls during the witching hour. Yes. See, I had my powerful, witch emblem on tonight. Had to represent and everything, you know, my amulet. And I love you all. Take care. Bye bye.